Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marquita, and on today's video I'm going to be doing a clean with me. I'm going to be doing some cleaning. We actually just got back from Europe a few days ago, and I know I cleaned before we left, but for some reason I got sick one day and then the house just completely went awry. And so I've got to clean it up again today because we are entertaining. We're having some friends over this evening to play some games, and of course I've got to have the house in order before they get here. So I'm going to take you guys on another clean with me. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. You'll stick around if you're new here, and consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start in my usual spot, which is typically my office, and then I'm going to work my way through the downstairs and possibly get up into my master bedroom, which isn't too bad, so I technically don't really have to get in there, but I just want to make the bed and do a couple other things because today we were kind of like rushing out the door because we had to get somewhere and I wasn't able to do all of that stuff. So I'm just going to tighten it up there. Addison's cleaning her room right now. Malachi is just kind of straightening up the basement, and so that's what we're doing today. So let's go ahead and get started because I've got 6:30 is when everyone's going to be coming, between 6:30 and 7. So I want to go ahead and get everything so I can rest, because we actually went to the city today and we did a field day, and it was like an obstacle course sort of thing. It was actually pretty cool, and so I'm exhausted. So I just want to get the stuff done, and so that way I can relax, play some games, and hang out. So let's go ahead and get started cleaning. And again, we've got just, it's not as much as it could have been because I did most of it before we left and we really didn't get that much dirty, but I did get sick and the place just went haywire. So I can ramble, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started so that way I can get done and get to resting. So hopefully you guys will stick around and watch. So guys, what I also like to do is boil a big pot of hot water and pour it in the sink along with a little bit of pine salt, and that gets the house smelling really, really good. And it just kind of sets the tone, and I don't know, it just makes me feel good to have a house smelling good while I'm cleaning. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil the pot of hot water, and then I'm gonna pour it in this sink here, stop it up, and then pour the pine salt in. So I typically start my diffuser. Addison's singing. Hey girl, you cleaning? She's a mess, y'all. So I like to start my diffuser as well. So I typically fill it with water. You guys have seen me do this before. Fill it with water. And then I like this right here, which is, hopefully you guys can see that. Isn't in focus, y'all. It smells so good, y'all. It is called Egyptian musk, I think. Yep. It's really, really good smelling. So I just take a little bit, a few sprays of that. If there's any more left. If not, I'll just open it up and pour it in. And then I get that going because that gets the house smelling all good as well. And then we are back to cleaning. What I typically like to do when I'm cleaning is I'll gather things from other parts of the house and I will bring them over here to this counter or to the stairs to take them upstairs. So this is like my cleaning central, I guess, so to speak. And so I put everything there and then I grab from there to take it to whatever zone it goes to. I'll have to do a video soon showing you guys how I do zone cleaning. But it's a pretty cool concept and I think it works well for me. So I'm going to move on. Well, first I'll probably do the living room, which is a hot mess. Addison comes down here and she just plays in that little corner, pulls everything out and doesn't put it back. So I'll have to clean the living room next and then I'll move on to the kitchen. But my pot is boiling, y'all. My pot is boiling, so I'm gonna pull that off and I'm gonna dump it in the sink and then mix in that pine sol. So you see all that steam coming off of there? All of that stuff just leaves the house smelling really, really good. So I got that going, y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the living room. I'm feeling really good. And y'all, I be jamming out. So I be having my music playing too. Y'all can't hear that part because I don't want no copyright strikes. But I be jamming out. Your girl gets down now when she's cleaning. So moving on to the living room. And by the way, I know you guys saw in my last vlog, but we're getting new couches on Wednesday. So these will be gone because they're peeling, y'all. So that's the only reason why, because I didn't really want to spend for it. So these will go to the basement and the new couches will be moved in. That is going to go up to our bedroom. That's where it was initially, but then I pulled it down here because I wanted some extra seating. So I think I'm going to take it back up to the bedroom because it's not going to match with the new furniture. So moving on, y'all, to the living room. Alright guys, so now that the cleaning is done, it's time to move on to cooking. One of my favorite things to prepare are Asian wonton tacos. We love anything Asian inspired. So I'm going to be grounding up some ground beef for the tacos so that I can have two versions, one chicken, one beef. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do first. I am also going to be making some Asian meatballs for the first time. Should be super yummy, super excited about it because again, we are entertaining, so I want to have multiple options. And then of course, some of the friends are going to be bringing some things over for us to enjoy as well, like drinks and things like that. So I'm cooking and then I'm going to just wrap up some last minute cleaning. Of course, I've got to clean up behind myself and then we are done, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and add those meatballs to the pan and let them get nice and brown on both sides. And then I'll go ahead and add in all of my seasonings. I'll be sure to link all of these recipes in the description box just in case you're interested in cooking them. I love a good Asian night. I try to do that from time to time. We'll have like an Italian night, an Asian night, a Spanish night, and so on and so forth. So I really like to do that. And so tonight is all about Asian inspired meals. So once those meatballs are cooked on both sides, again, I'm going to add my brown sugar. I'm going to add my soy sauce, hoisin sauce, lots of different things to really jazz those meatballs up. And then I am going to move on, y'all, to slicing up that chicken. So I literally just cooked the chicken in the pan, made sure it was nice and cooked, and then I'm going to go ahead and slice them up into little bitty pieces so I can go ahead and fry them up just a little bit more because we don't want them to be overcooked. And then I'm going to add some similar seasonings to that because Asian is all based around kind of the same seasonings to me, at least the recipes that I've been finding. And again, everything is from Pinterest. So the meatballs are fully cooked and done. I just topped them with some sesame seeds so that they look good, and also some green onions. And of course it does add to the flavor as well. That chicken and that beef are done as well. So last thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and make some rice. So that way those who don't want the Asian wonton tacos, which I'm going to fry up later, they can just add the meatballs on top of the rice or the chicken or the beef on top of the rice, and it tastes just as good. So the house is fully clean, the meals are fully cooked, we are ready to entertain, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. Hopefully you enjoyed it, you got a little inspiration out of it, and maybe it inspired you to get up off that couch and get to cleaning and cooking, guys. I really love these cook and clean with me's on my channel, and hopefully you guys do as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you'll tune back in for another cook and clean with me, in which case I'll see you guys then.